Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing a full handbag collection minus my designer handbags. So if you want to check out a designer handbag collection video, I'll have that linked down below. But today we are going to be going through every other handbag that I have in my wardrobe that isn't a designer handbag. I can assure you we have more than 7 to go through. So I'm not going to be talking on each bag for nearly as long as I did if you watched my designer handbag collection video. I had stories and memories tied to each of those bags. These bags are going to be a little bit more rapid fire. Obviously, I've been on YouTube for years now and I have had the amazing opportunity to work with so many different brands and just get my hands on so many different amazing bags. However, after pulling all of these handbags out of my closet and putting them onto the bed, I am realizing that it is time to clear some out. So some of these are probably going to go up in a closet sale in the next few months, but before I part with them, I thought I would give you guys a very overarching view of every single handbag in my wardrobe now. So we're gonna just rapid fire, like I said. One of the brands that I have so many bags from is Madewell. They are one of my favorite brands ever, and I've had such a gift to partner with them over the last 3 or 4 years now at this point. So you're gonna see a lot of Madewell in here. You're gonna see Polene. You're gonna see some other kind of random brands. They're kind of all on my bed right now. You can kind of tell what we've got to work with. But we're gonna just start with whatever's right here. Also, I will have everything that I can linked down below in the description box. Some of these might not be available anymore. Some of them might be available in different colors, but I'll have everything in the order that I talk about them. I've got to be totally honest, I don't know the names of most of these, but I am going to list them out, like I said, in the order that I talk about them. So hopefully you can find them in the description box if you're looking for anything in particular. Okay. Let's start with a Madewell bag because we have a lot of Madewell bags, and I'll actually just show you 3 Madewell bags that are all the same leather but different variations. So first one here is the mini transport tote. The mini transport tote was actually the first bag that I ever had in college. I had bought the black one with the zipper closure. Since then I've ended up selling that one, but I love this little woven one. It's so cute. It's got the crossbody strap, and honestly a lot of these bags will probably be stuffed with random things because I like to keep the shape of the bags. So this one has dust bags in it, but it's a single pocket, a little zipper pocket here in the back, and it's a really great bag to throw actually a lot of stuff in. So this one's a great little everyday bag. I'm not gonna talk about every bag all that long. However, I wanted to show you guys the difference between the mini and the medium transport. So this is the medium size, mini size. This one is one of my favorites. I actually got this one pretty recently. I've already worn it a few times, taken it on a trip, and it's got the single zipper pocket as well, and then just one giant pocket. Madewell is like iconic for their tote bags, so I actually have quite a few Madewell totes to show you guys. This is the last bag, I believe. I have to look at everything. That is a Madewell woven leather bag. This one does not have an adjustable strap, so that's the only thing that I don't love about this one. I bet you could pull this down though and re-knot it. So there's a knot right here which determines the length. For someone who's as short as I am, I'm 5'2", this strap is actually a little bit long, so I don't wear this one as much as I wear the mini transport, but I really love this one because it has these pockets on the outside that perfectly fit an iPhone, and then the inside is a zipper, and this one is lined. So this one's really great. They have this one in a bunch of different leathers, I think, as well as the other ones. So the woven leather line is one of my favorites from Madewell, and I love whenever they release any of their bags with the woven leather. This next bag I got, I believe, in December of last year, and I've worn it so much whenever I go on trips because it's the perfect little sling bag. This is from Free People. I'm pretty sure it's called the Hudson Sling Bag, and the only reason I know the name of it is because I've linked it a lot because you guys have asked about it. This one is one of Free People's repeated styles that always gets released again and again in different colors. And so I got this one in December and I've used it so much. I love that you can wear it in the front and just have everything on you. What's really great about this one too is that it has lots of little organizational pockets. So this front flap right here, I like to put my phone because you don't have to unzip anything. You can just grab it out really fast, or I would put my vlog camera there. And then it does have one big secure zip pocket and this tiny little pocket here in the front that you could put AirPods, or you could put a key in there. It's really so functional, and I love this size of it, the functionality of it. I wear this one a ton, and I love this beigey green color. This is a bag from a brand called Oriani. I think is how you say it, and they are on Shopbop. I got this one from the brand at this blogger house called Note House here in Nashville. They had them in their gifting closet, and I really loved this style when I found it. I think I maybe got it last year or the year before that. I've had this one for a little while, but I love the little pocket here on the side. You can detach this and it clips off. And then this one has silver hardware. I think it's just a really great shape, and you can wear it as a crossbody. So even though it's that like kind of trendier shaped bag, you still wear a crossbody and you can like have it on you. I wore this one a lot in the winter of, I don't think it was last year, I think it was the year before that. So the year before that winter is when I got this. All right, our first Polene bag. This is the numero 9 bag in the original size. So this one is the bigger size, and then I also have it in the mini size. I can't remember if this is the mini or the nano, but this is like the smaller one, and there's an even smaller one, I believe. But this one is in this beautiful, beautiful beige color. This size actually doesn't come in the beige color, but the big one does come in the camel color. This one can hold so much, and I actually have a full review comparing the two numero 9s together. I'll put that video down below. It's a very in-depth video about what fits in each bag. I had both of them for a little while now, I think since maybe March, April, and I honestly reached for the smaller one more. I think because my frame is smaller since I'm only 5'2". The large one is just really big on me. I do like the fact that you can hold so much in it. It does look really good on the arm, but to wear this one as a crossbody on me, I don't find myself reaching for it as much just because it is a bigger bag. This one, however, I think is the perfect size. I am so obsessed with this one. I would recommend this one to anybody. It does hold quite a lot, but the opening with the numero 9 is not that big. I talked about this in the full review, so if you want more info, like specifically, check out that video. But I would definitely say that this one would be really hard to get any sort of longer wallet in, like a sunglass case would be hard to get in here. You can put a lot of very small things, like individual items in here. So pouches would be kind of hard to get in and out, but you can definitely like throw a bunch of lip products, a concealer in there, a card holder, wallet. You could probably put your sunglasses in there, but anything bigger and bulkier that's like bigger than the opening would be really hard to get in here. But once it's in the bag, it fits because it holds a lot. It's pretty wide. I love this one. I love the fact that the Polene straps too can get short enough. Sometimes bags are just too long on me and I can't shorten them, but the Polene ones actually can get even shorter. So I don't even have it on the shortest setting, which is great. Next up is a little tote from Madewell. I got this during the summer and I just think it's so stinking cute. This one is basically just a sack. There's no pockets, no lining. It's just a little tote bag, but I loved the two-tone because it's blue and gold, and then it's cream, and it's just a really adorable bag to carry on your arm like that. So this one doesn't hold like a ton. It definitely does not hold as much as the medium transport tote, even though it looks like it's bigger. It is obviously more narrow, and the actual like part of the bag is not as big as the medium transport tote. So this one doesn't hold like a ton just because it doesn't get super wide, or if it does get wide, it gets like shorter, but it's really cute and very summery. Next up is a bag from Hobo. I've carried Hobo bags forever, and it's looking a little sad because I didn't stuff this one. My bad. But this bag is one of my favorites that Hobo has ever released. It's like this little dumpling bag, and it's in this beautiful soft gray leather. I love little dumpling bags. I think they're so cute to carry under your arm like this. This one has a crossbody strap. The only thing about it though is that the crossbody strap on this bag and some of the Hobo bags I've found is that the straps are really long, and even though you can adjust them, sometimes they're still too long. So I would check the strap lengths on their website before you get something if you're really short. If you're taller than like 5'5", I think you're gonna be fine, but for someone who's 5'2", the straps do make the bag hit lower on the hips. But this one I love because you can take the strap off and carry it under your arm like this, and it just feels very trendy. I love Hobo's leather though. It's such good quality, and I've loved and supported the brand for years, and this is, like I said, one of my favorites that they've released because it's so mod. Whew, I'm flying. Okay, speaking of Hobo, this is actually Hobo too, and this one is also a favorite of mine. This is a tote bag and it is leather as well, but it's really, really cool because it's textured like this. I've not seen a leather bag with texture that looks like it's a straw bag, if that makes sense. I feel like you see so many little straw bags that look like this, but I haven't seen a leather one that has this much detail in it, and I just think it is so cool. So this one, it's kind of like that Madewell one I showed you where it's really narrow and it has 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets. 4 pockets in this thing, which is actually one of my favorite things about Hobo, is that every single bag or wallet that they release has so much organization. If you love a really organized handbag, you would love Hobo because they definitely go overboard on the pockets, which I really love. It actually has a pocket on the back, see, for your phone. So they're on it with the pockets, and I actually really appreciate that because I'm the type of person that likes to have everything very organized in their bag. I hardly ever just throw things into my bag, and normally if I do, it's like in a pouch that's thrown into the bag, so I appreciate it. This next bag is a little sling bag, crossbody bag. I don't really know how to describe it. This is from Everlane. They've had this one for a while. I think they still carry it. It's really, really narrow. So unlike the famous Lululemon like sling bags that they have, this one is a little bit more sleek, which I really like because I think it's really clean cut. It's very Everlane. It's very modern, very minimalist, but you can't fit a ton in it. I used this one. We went to Gatlinburg maybe last year, and I just had my phone, a card holder in it, and then a single lip product, and it was kind of all I needed for the day. But if you need to carry more than that, I don't think that this is a great bag for that. It is really great if you just want the absolute necessities on you. Next up is a bag from a brand that I'm going to butcher the name of, and oh, here it is. Mlouye. I never learned how to pronounce this brand, but they have some really cool handbags. This is a really fun bag because it opens really wide. So the different, I don't know what you'd call these, panels on the bag, they kind of like pop in and out, which changes the structure of the bag. It has this little drawstring closure here if you need to keep everything secure, but it doesn't hold a ton, honestly. Like, you can fit your card holder in, your phone, a couple lip products. It doesn't fit like your sunglasses or anything additional. It wouldn't hold a big wallet. So it's definitely like your bare necessities, but I think it's so cute and it's such a statement. It really is different. I haven't seen any other bags like this, so I was really drawn to it. It also comes, I think, in like 13 colors and different color combinations. I think this one is the coffee color combo, but it comes in just straight tan, straight camel, gray, white. Like, you can get it in a solid color as well. But I really liked this one because I thought it was super unique. So I guess when you have the drawstring up like this, it holds more, but if you don't like the look of the drawstring and you're wanting that to sit more in the bag, it doesn't hold as much. And the more you fill it, the more it loses its shape, so it gets a little bit like wider like this, which is nice because you can open it up really easily. But if you want to keep the look of it like this, you can't put a ton of wide stuff in there. So something to think about, but it's really cute. All right, this next bag I have had for a couple of years now. I got this in 2020. This is from a brand called Angelo Roy, and I have had multiple bags from them. I think I have maybe parted with the other ones, but this one I've held on to because it's so functional. I can't remember what this one's called, but I'll have it linked down below because I'm sure they still have it. This is a vegan leather, so it's not real leather, but I really love the fact that it is more structured. But this was the bag that I would always take to film my thrift videos because my tripod was the exact height of this bag, and I could set it in there and have the camera like perfectly straight while I was filming, like setting it in my cart and everything. I like that the handle is tall enough where you can easily put your arm through it. It's just a really sleek bag. It's well organized in the sense that you have one divider pocket, so you can still fit, you know, a camera on one side if you take a camera with you places. That's like one of my things I think about whenever I get a bag, is like, can I fit a camera in there? But it does hold quite a bit. It has one zipper pocket, a clasp on the top here, and little feet. So it's really, really durable though. I think that's why I've also also held on to it is I just love having bags that I feel like I can take wherever and they're gonna hold up really, really well. I mentioned that in my like designer handbag video that I'm really protective over my bags, especially the bags that I spend a lot of money on. And so it's really important to me to have bags like this that I'm like, oh, I can throw it into a cart when I go thrifting. I don't have to worry about it. I don't know, just things like that. So this one has been through a lot of Goodwills with me. And I'm gonna hold on to it because this is kind of what I always grab when I thrift. I love it. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, bouncing back to Madewell, this is the camera bag from Madewell. It comes in a bunch of different colors. This is one of their more popular bags. They bring it back every year, and I stuff all the straps in my bags when I'm not using them. Again, to hold the shape, I'm very particular about my handbags. Even though some of them I'm a little bit less careful with, I'm still like, you know, want to keep the shape of them. But this one is the camera bag with the thicker seatbelt strap. And I have worn this one multiple times. I've taken it on trips. It's a really great bag to have with you for every day. There's a reason why it's so popular is because it's wide, so it can hold quite a bit. I think I was able to take my camera, my phone, a little tripod, my wallet, like makeup products with me. I took this one to Boston with me and I was like biking with it around me. So it's just really great to have on you. And because it has this like seatbelt strap, you can adjust it as short as you want or as long as you want. So you can wear it more like a shoulder bag, or you can, you know, let it out and have it longer. But this one is one of their classics and there's a reason, because it's so dang functional. All right, this is the larger camera bag. This one is from Madewell. They released this one fall of last year and I was so excited when they stepped into the puffy bag trend that's been happening. I just love a puffy leather, and this one holds so much. I took this with me on a tour that I went on with Jason and it fit literally everything I need. I mean, it's a pretty good size crossbody bag. This one, I believe though, has a leather strap. What I like about this one though is that it has a magnetic pocket here on the side instead of the little button pocket that's on the smaller camera bag. But this one just holds a ton. So I was able to take my camera with me, my tiny tripod, my makeup with me. Basically everything fits in this bag. It's a really, really good size, adjustable strap. And speaking of the puffy leather, this bag also came out in the fall and I love it so much. This is one of my favorite totes from Madewell. So this is the large transport tote. If you're familiar with Madewell, you know that they release their medium, their large, and their nano. Is it the nano tote? I can't even remember what it's called. I've talked about so many bags already. Anyway, they release all their different sizes of their iconic totes in so many different fabrics, materials, leathers, canvases. They are like constantly changing out the rotation of their tote depending on like what the trend is. And so when they released the puffy tote, I was so excited. I knew I had to have it because one, I love the puffy bag trend that's been happening, but two, like it's the classic Madewell transport tote, but in puff version. So this one is amazing. I love it. And it has the zipper pocket in the back, like all their transport totes. This one I honestly feel great putting my laptop in without a case because it is like puffy. It feels a little bit more secure than their other transport totes. And I actually have this transport tote in one of their like original leathers as well, but I had to show you guys this one because this one's definitely like the star of my totes. Next up is a bag from Everlane, and I don't think this one is still available, but if it is, I'll link it down below. I got this one in the fall of last year and I really like it. I wish they actually carried this one continually because I think it's a really great size. What's really fun about the Everlane leathers is that they're incredibly lightweight. So the bag itself feels like nothing with the seatbelt strap, and then with the leather itself, it's so light that it just feels like you don't have anything on you, which is great because it is a more medium-sized bag where you can fit a bunch of stuff in it. It has two magnetic closures here that you can open up and just throw a bunch of stuff in. I love this bone white color. It's so pretty, and it made me sad when they stopped carrying it. I hope they bring it back. I could see them bringing it back because they do kind of renew some of their older designs every once in a while, but this one I get questions on when I wear it, and it's sad because they don't carry it anymore, but I really like it and it's definitely gonna stay in my collection. Next up is one of my other Polene bags. This is the very first Polene bag I ever got. This is one of their iconic bags. I cannot remember which style this one is. I'll have it linked down below. They definitely still have it. This one though is so dang cute. I got it in this croc embossed design, and you've probably seen the Polene bags before because I feel like they're so popular. Even though they're not technically a designer or a luxury handbag, the quality of them is so nice and they're really well made and they're really beautiful. So this one is fun because the straps are completely on the back like this, and then you can adjust them in their length. This one's a little bit more squeaky if you couldn't tell. I don't know if you guys can hear that. But then you just pop this open here in the front and this opens up. This bag I think comes in other sizes as well. Like I said, I'll link the one that I have down below. It does seem impossible to get open for some reason. Polene makes their bags with the most complicated openings. However, we're grateful because they designed this one with snaps. So you just unsnap it here and then you can easily get into the bag. So if I am wearing this bag like during the day, I won't snap them back because you can just put the flap over it and they kind of form back. But then if I am not wearing it because I'm carrying a different bag, I'll go ahead and snap them back to kind of hold the shape, and that way when you leave it unsnapped while you're using it, it holds the shape. So this one is really cute. Comes in like, I don't know, maybe like 15 different leather options. They have so many different options for each of their bags. This leather option, however, is very squeaky. Another little belt bag. I love these little belt bags. I think they're just so useful to have. This is a nylon one. This one is from Madewell. I have the strap inside of the bag here. It's honestly really similar. Yes! Oh my gosh!
I got it to turn on.
Oh my.
Sorry. I fixed the AC.
In case you were zoned out for any part of this video, about killed me. That scared me so bad. Ooh, okay, well, hopefully we have your attention again in case you zoned out during the 40 bags I've been showing you. Oh my gosh, that mouse sent me to a place. I've never been so scared. Okay. This bag is still current at Madewell. They still have it. I love taking this one to travel because it folds up super, super small. You can put it in a backpack, you can throw it in a tote bag, and then carry it once you get to your destination. It is perfect for traveling. You can pack it away. It's amazing. It's basically a little sling bag, so you can wear it. I think you can maybe wear it around your waist. It might not get short enough to wear it as a belt bag, but it's definitely supposed to be worn as like a cross sling bag. This one has great pockets actually. This little pocket that snaps here in the front. It's got this pocket here in the back to slip your phone. And then the actual bag itself gets decently wide. You can fit a good amount of stuff in here. So they have this in a bunch of different colors. For some reason I got the red. I don't know that I would get the red again because I find myself not wearing it as much because I'm like, wait, it's red and doesn't match my outfit. But I saw they have it in blush and I kind of wish I got it in blush, but I have it in red. It's honestly great though. It's a little bit like sporty vibes, and I feel like when you're going sporty vibes, you can break out the bold red sling bag. But that one is still available. I'll link it down below. Oh, I feel like I'm still recovering from whatever that was. I'm sorry if that just scared the crap out of you. Scared me to death. Okay, last sling bag of my collection. This one is from And Other Stories, and this one surprisingly I've used a ton. Like this one was definitely designed as a belt bag, but I wear a lot over like this. This one I wore to Universal Studios. It holds a ton. It holds more than the Madewell one because it's bigger obviously, but this one I really like because it was neutral. And again, the red one I was like, it's kind of hard to, you know, figure out how you're gonna wear red with everything. This one has honestly seen a lot of love though. Like I've gotten so much use out of this bag. We went to Colorado last year. I took it on that trip and it just holds everything I need. It's that nylon again, so it's great to travel with because you can pack it away, and it's two-tone beige. And what's better than two-tone beige? Next up are two bags from a brand called JW Pei. They are sold on Amazon. They were really hot like last year. I don't know that they're all that trendy and popular now. However, last year they were making their rounds with the influencers because I saw everybody with one of their bags. I will say their faux leather is so soft. I actually don't understand how this isn't leather because it is like buttery and smooth and plushy. And I told you guys last year I was very into the plush bag. I think I still am into the plush bag, but last year is when I accumulated the plush bags into my collection. This one I love because it's beige. One thing that I think is kind of annoying about this bag is that the strap loops under the bag like this, so you can constantly pull it through, which means that the buckle is kind of always just moving on the strap, and it's always in a place that you don't really want it, so you kind of have to readjust the strap. But that's not like a huge ordeal. It's definitely thick. Like this is just the plush, but it's super soft, holds a decent amount. It doesn't open super wide, but I think it would hold my camera, my phone, a card holder. This one's definitely more of a little trend bag though. It's really cute. Every time I've worn it, people have been like, I love that bag. So I'll link it down below. You can definitely find it on Amazon as well. They've made their rounds like I said, but yeah, really cute. We love a beige bag. Comes in a bunch of different colors. Decent size. It's about the size of the Chanel small double flap. Next JW Pay bag is the one that I feel like you guys have probably seen before if you're on social media or on YouTube and you watch styling videos. This bag has been hot ever since it came out. I think when JW Pay reached out to me, they were like, Bella Hadid and Hailey Bieber have been seen wearing this bag. So I was like, oh gosh, I gotta get one of these. This is maybe like my least worn bag that I own. I think mostly because it's truly just a top handle. You can hardly fit it under your arm. It's not really a shoulder bag. It really is just like you hold it with your hand. And the only time that I feel like I would want a bag that I can only hold with my hand is like maybe at like a dinner. But I have clutches and I have other bags that I would just choose to wear over this one. This is such a trend and I am really glad that I didn't buy this one because I have not gotten use out of it. And it does hold like a pretty decent amount. But anytime that I would wear this like to a blogger event or something like that, I would end up like wanting to use my hands. And so I found it to be not that functional, but that's also just me. I know there are lots of people who love like handheld bags or clutches or little shoulder bags. I'm a big crossbody bag girl. I bought my very first designer handbag that isn't a crossbody bag, and that was huge for me because I don't normally go for any bag. I don't even mess with the idea typically about getting a bag that isn't a crossbody bag. So this one is probably my least worn. In fact, I can confirm actually this is my least worn handbag, but it's cute and it's really trendy and it looks good on a shelf. So I have it in my office, but I'll probably be putting this one in my closet sale now that I think about it. But it's kind of sad. I have such a hard time parting with bags and stuff. Anyway, you might see it in the closet sale. You'll probably see it in the closet sale. Jason's gonna make me get rid of it. Next up is this little straw bag. I think it's important to always have one straw bag on hand when spring and summer rolls around. I got this one from Abercrombie. It does come with a strap, so don't worry. I can wear this one. And I love the shape of this. The size of it's really great too. It's a lot smaller than I feel like a lot of straw bags. They can be kind of big. And again, I have a smaller frame, so I like bags that are a little bit smaller, and this is a really good size from Abercrombie. It's probably still on the site. It's probably on sale right now since we're going into fall, which is crazy, but yeah, she's really cute and it looks really good with a little dress. Next up is maybe the smallest bag that I have. This one is from Madewell. It's tiny. Guys, this is such a small bag. And honestly, maybe the JW Pay one and then this one are like my least worn bags because hear me out. I have the iPhone 13 Pro, not the Max, and it doesn't fit in this pocket. So to give you a size reference, this does not hold my phone. Now, if I put it in the main pocket, it would hold my phone. But then if I put it in the main pocket, it doesn't fit with my card holder and my vlog camera. So I either have to put my card holder and vlog camera in here, which even the vlog camera is a little wide for this thing, and no phone, because if those are in there, I can't fit my phone in, or I can't take my camera, which I guess is fine. Well, I guess it's not any less functional than the Everlane sling bag, but it falls into that category where I'm like, it's so stinking cute. Like, it's just like a little pebble. It's adorable. I love the color. They released this one in like 5 different pastel colors, which were so cute, and I just fell in love with this sage green, and it's so cute on. But it is one of those things that I'm like, it doesn't hold that much, and I really wish it held like just a little bit more, because I probably would reach for it more. But one thing that I do really like about it are the clasps. They're almost like carabiners, which I think is cool. So that's really fun. And it's just adorable. I've worn this out a couple times when I knew I didn't need anything on me, but it's not like my everyday bag. It's really cute. Sticking with Madewell, I don't know what, I think I do know the name of this one. I was about to say I don't think I know the name of it, but I think I do. I think this is called the Sydney. It might not be. That might be a totally different bag, but I'll link it down below. This is one of Madewell's iconic bags. They've had this one for at least a year, maybe more. I've seen this one for a while. I believe this is the smallest size, so it's a pretty decently sized bag. I love that it has little top handles. It of course does have a crossbody strap. This, oh my gosh, guess what else is in this bag? More crossbody straps to other bags. This one is not adjustable, which is why I wanted to pull it out. So this one's not adjustable. You also can't undo the knots. I think I maybe tried. I don't think you can. I think they're sewn together. Maybe you can. No. Anyway. It's not obviously adjustable, but I actually don't think it's too long. I've worn this one a bit and it's been great on me. It is a bigger bag, so you can definitely get tempted to like throw a ton of stuff in here because it's pretty wide and it just holds a lot, but it's a really great option if you want something slightly bigger than the small transport tote, but you don't want to get into the territory of the medium transport tote. It's like right in the middle. It's of course that Madewell leather, super sleek and just really versatile. Guys, we're so close. Next up, this bag I think Madewell released in the fall of last year. I'm pretty sure that's true. And I think they still have it. They have it in a couple other leather colors now. It has little top handles. I like that this one has the zipper closure. It's just a really unique silhouette for a bag. I just thought it was really interesting, and it comes in brown leather. It's got a strap which is inside the bag to hold the shape, and it holds a decent amount. The zipper is awesome though because you don't have to worry about things flying out. It's a really good size. It's pretty wide as well. So Madewell, you got a lot of options with what size works for you. I think personally I still like the small transport tote the best, but I just think the small transport tote in the woven is just adorable. Next up is a bag from Free People, and I've used this like maybe once or twice. I love the chain on it. I think the chain is so cool. You can hold it like under your arm or whatever, and it's just a cool chain. It's super thick, really clunky, makes a fun chain sound. The back has a pocket that is not large enough for your phone, but maybe you could put your room key or something in there. I don't know. It's not that big. The whole bag itself is not big. There is a strap, which I have inside the bag. It is adjustable. And then the inside, y'all, this is like this might actually be the smallest bag. This one might be smaller. Anyway, the inside is just this tiny pocket. And then incredibly, Free People was able to get a tiny zipper pocket in here too. So they're trying to be, you know, as organized as possible in such a tiny space. The flap here opens up as well into this long chute that you could put something down in there. But I don't know what you'd put down there. I don't know. It's like one of those bags that I'm like, this is very interestingly designed, but I love the chain and I do like the little flap. I just think it's funny that the flap is also a pocket. I don't know why that's, it doesn't make a lot of sense to me, but it's cute. And I think it's still available on Free People. I think they've had this one for a while. I like the cream. It's really cute to style up with things. And the chain sound. Last bag. We have made it. And just so you guys know, I know in my designer handbag collection video, I did all of the bags in order in which I got them. Obviously, that was not the case with this video. I could not tell you when what bag came into my life. However, this is the most recent bag in my life. This is from a brand called Songmont, and this is it's really cute. I think one of the girls from like The Bachelorette was seen wearing this bag. What's funny, okay, this is what's really funny. When kind of like up and coming bag brands reach out to YouTubers, Instagrammers, bloggers, whatever, they love to basically show you any celebrity or any like high profile person with an identifiable name that was using their bag. So like when this company reached out, I think they were like, this girl from The Bachelorette was wearing this bag, like we're up and coming. Anyway, that's just, I don't know why that's funny to me. I guess you need some kind of like reputation with why, you know, people should be wearing your bag, but I just thought it was funny. Anyway, so someone from The Bachelorette has worn this bag, the bigger version, I think, maybe this bag, I don't know. This one comes in a bunch of different colors. This one's really cute. I love the metal detailing here on the front. The back is fun because you've got this magnetic closure. You can slip your phone in here, which is awesome. And then this is also a pocket between the back flap and the actual main pouch. And then when you get over to the main pouch here, you pop this down and then it opens up like this. And you've got one larger pocket with some tiny pockets in there. And what's great about this bag is that it can be a shoulder bag or a crossbody bag. So I love any bag that gives you a drop chain like that. I just think it's functional and it's very Chanel of them. So anyway, this is my last bag. You made it. You made it through this video. I made it through this video. I need to assess what's going in my closet sale. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If anything, I hope it was just entertaining. I love watching bag collection videos, and clearly we got to do some work here and pare this down. But chances are, if you're watching this video, you love handbags just like I do. I have always loved bags, always collected bags. Even when I used to work at TJ Maxx, I would always go through the bag section looking for a Michael Kors or something like that. So bags have just always been something that I've prioritized in my wardrobe. And I'm assuming if you've made it through this entire video and seen every single bag that I showed you, you have a thing for bags too. And I think that's amazing. But if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment down below. Like I said, I will have everything that I can linked down below in the description box. Let me know what your favorite bag was from this video, and if you're new here and you want to stick around for some more videos, be sure to hit the subscribe button and check out my designer handbag collection video if you haven't seen that yet. I'll have it linked down below. I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.